Where Manchester United and AC Milan enter the Prince of
Lukaku no longer in the plans.
And meanwhile, Giampaolo ball, I know you're all about it.
Yeah, it's a narrow formation, so Milan have to adapt, going from a 4-3-3 to
are out, feel like, here for Solskjaer.
Well, McTominay as well coming in as that holding midfield pair. We've seen Paul Pogba.
Champions Cup, and how about the man who won't be here, Harry Maguire, just signing for Manchester United. It's AC Milan with the precise same lineup they trotted out against Benfica in New England in Foxborough. 1-0 loss. They've yet to score in this ICC. They fell a goal to nil as well in the opening contest against Bayern Munich in Kansas City. Underway from what used to be the Millennium Stadium. It's now the
fun being able to shut down wingers or whoever dares go down that left-hand side.
You think about Suso playing forward. Continuing through the challenge, Panic Shaluf. Tomine. Matic. Andreas went down under the challenge. Could be the end. There is the first-year manager. Came on last year. And the incoming transfer from Crystal Palace kept that in. Rodriguez.
Situation. Maybe last season Milan would have looked to boot that ball up the pitch, and now they retreat back to the goalkeeper. This is going to ask a lot of questions on.
Martial cutting in. Crossing over Rashford.
Who's probably not going to be a starter. Milan signed Theo Hernandez, who had an injury right away in the ICC.
Rashford knocked away by Donnarumma. Swipes off to the right. It's Rashford again.
Brilliant effect on that ball. He said that Milan fans have not seen the best of him, that he's had injury problems and bad form.
Suso's
threat.
Oh, there is a mistake from Castillejo, and this shot littles wide the left-hand post from Andreas.
Obviously, it's all the rage now. Managers wanting desperately to play out of the back. Goalkeepers are basically now a five-a-side unit with their defense. The way that they have to just ping these short passes.
And Rashford continues shooting. Deflects in. Manchester United jump in front. They need a 3-goal win to win the ICC. Either way, they'll feel quite good about this. 14th minute, United lead.
What a great counterattack as well. All originating from Nemanja Matic, just sending Rashford through. He's always going to be Calabria with pace. And from this position, he takes a look up. There's no good options to cross it in, so why not cut in? But the way he's able to beat Calabria, who just stands still, expecting help from Musacchio, who does step in front. There's a little bit of a hesitation, that body feint from Rashford to freeze Musacchio in the midfield.
Chance to serve here, settle Castillejo. And ahead, Castillejo. And slid aside. Here's Giampaolo. His first year, 6 wins out of 6 would be a fine preseason start. Lofted out of play by Suso.
Final defender, make that run forward. That's not really the style of striker that Lukaku is.
Castillejo. Can he break through and into the back of Rojo?
Positions, there's no real target man there.
Piontek at the back of Wan-Bissaka. Martial with the movement. From Mata, snuck away.
Guido dropped him to the ground.
Offside flag is up. That's pretty rude to mosquitoes.
Honestly, I cannot wait to see play more.
Donnarumma, preseason slate. All whipped in front. Castillejo is just a bit behind it. De Gea.
By him will be quite a task.
Castillejo. Martial. Moving along. And with all these ICC matches for Manchester United at the break. Dream too big at present. De Gea will claim that with ease. Borini giving chase, slid away. That's another impressive effort. Recovered by Castillejo. Borini settles. Suso! Well, that's the brilliant finish you were looking for. Milan 26th minute.
Well, we were just talking about it. He's got a cannon from outside the box, but from this position, how was he able to beat De Gea at his own near post? Normally from here, they try to go across goal, but he's just bending it around De Gea, around that near post. And it's honestly a matter of millimeters to try to squeeze this ball through De Gea. What a perfect strike. I think De Gea was surprised there, the way that it left Suso's foot.
Suso with the left-footed strike. Curls it high and wide.
Wasn't far off at all. And again, this is the bread and butter of Suso's game.
Tomine turned out of it. But to turn it over to Suso. He's got a great goal already. Deflect to De Gea. Calabria. Borini. Biglia. They're snapped off target.
Now, this is what Piontek does so well, his leaping ability. It's a good cross into him, but he really needs to generate.
Turned over here, Borini. Trophy. Suso couldn't slip through Calab. Seems like he's matched those expectations. Suso, diving header. He missed it, but De Gea did not. Piontek tried to spear that home.
It's another pearl here from Suso.
Pushed out of the reach. Pereira.
It's a good switch originally from Mata. Pinpoint right to Rashford. And you see again, he's taking up all sorts of positions. Tall, stood his ground, didn't go to ground.
Calabria. Lindelof. De Gea's come out, he stood him up. And a swipe there by De Gea. And Wan-Bissaka was very good in the first half.
Oh, Wan-Bissaka's been brilliant this summer. He's almost already turning.
Punched away Donnarumma. The Spaniard lines it to the opposite side. Shaw, that'll deflect and get out for a inside.
Brilliant pass from McTominay there. Perfectly in stride for Rashford.
Wan-Bissaka. Fairly masterful on the right-hand side. Mata curling. Çalhanoğlu slipped an head, flag stays down, and De Gea pounces on that. I think even Piontek was surprised.
So Piontek's got to pretend like this isn't off.
Biglia. Kept here by United. Rashford continuing. Back heel for Rodriguez.
So good.
To that more familiar touchline position, and it is lost. Mata slipped it ahead. Here, Piontek has beaten Shaw for pace, and Shaw slides in out for a corner.
Perfect sliding challenge, and again, he had to get it perfectly right because Piontek had a step on him. The question of getting the right players.
Rashford set it up well. Andreas.
It was the right idea. Andreas just let the ball travel across his body. He always wanted that.
Lex slid away from Matic. Mata strikes into play. This header whipped. Borini. Header steered aside. Wan-Bissaka. Cleverly getting this ball out. Breaking down Martial. And the service. Couple headers. This is in. AC Milan's got their go-ahead goal right near the hour mark.
It's absolute brilliance from Suso. He's the one that should be getting all the praise right now. One-on-one out wide. He has Martial covering him. It's been all Suso. Everything positive from Milan has been generated by him, whether it's going on goal or trying to create something for a teammate.
Castillejo, 60th minute. 4 goals last year. Plenty of reason for optimism right now. James got the cross away, and Reina circled out wide. just hammered off target.
He's got a powerful shot, doesn't he? Just goes right over the top of Rashford, who was making a run at the back post. I thought he'd be the intended target. Really, all that did is free up Luke Shaw.
Up the right-hand side, Silva brings it down. Silva, another effort at that, now bounce. Martial plays it through, and ripped across it in, Lingard! Magnificent strike to the back post, all level at 2.
Oh, it's an impossibly tight angle this for Jesse Lingard. You shouldn't be able to beat the goalkeeper to put that one at the far post from this angle. It's a pretty simple pass from Martial. He's got Lingard inside the box. No Milan defenders around him. Musakio steps up and...
The Turkish international, Çalhanoğlu, sends De Gea the wrong way. We'll get it started the other way. And Lingard perfect as a second half substitute. And again, De Gea guesses. Try and level it here. Proves it. That's vicious. Against De Gea. Silva stutters and scores. And we're level again. Mason Green. Penalties. A hand of that from De Gea, not enough.
Managers.
Angel Gomez against Reina.
Goodness me.
Maldini saved by De Gea. The Welsh international to end it. United win it in penalties.
Right down the middle. De Gea gets off to his right. Thoroughly entertaining game, though. Both teams showing plenty of quality in different stages of their summer.